Dire team ban. OG's turn to ban. Dire team ban.
Ladies and germs, and welcome. It's more MDL action at the MarsTV Dota League 2016, and well, it's our first day of group series BTS2. It's iG.Vitality taking on OG. I'm caught up for beyond Mr. Marini. OG takes down iG.Vitality game 1, but okay. I mean, they were able to kind of, you know, not analyze the situation. They recognized Oracle gotta go, so they made Oracle go, and then they just did their business being able to kite around and work around this Fen, and
they took one bad fight in like the last 20 minutes of the game. I think it's none of those other fights really looked that close, but some stuff happened in between last game and this game. Firstly, IG themselves clarified that Cherry is indeed their sponsor.
Cherry is their sponsor. Would not have known it otherwise, but I don't know. Now we can theory craft. They didn't say, what is it? Is it a soda? Is it a candy? Is it a lip balm? I'm saying lip balm.
Maybe they make keyboards and Cherry Switch. Keyboards.
Oh, Cherry Switch keyboards? That's a good one.
Maybe they make official cherries.
IG, you have to send us some cherry so we can find out what it is.
All these tourists in China, they just get like mega swindled out of everything. They just have like fake everything. Like,
what do you mean?
Fake eggs, just like everything that you could imagine that you could possibly fake, they just sell fake because that's just how China is.
What would a fake egg omelet taste like?
Just fake everything, dude.
Okay. It's all fake.
It could no. It could be fake.
Could be fake.
If they're trying to swindle tourists, which is a very common thing.
Oh yeah, I would imagine so.
And the second thing is that the admins for MDL are
very
taskmasters.
patient. I mean, we have to often admin our own BT series, and I have frequently have to deal with players who are not really there. You're just kind of like, hey, hello, coin flip, heads or tails, heads or tails, heads or tails. And you can't really just be annoying because you got to be respectful. Not these guys. They're like, ready? They
spammed it in all caps with question mark multiple times.
I'm like, dude, aren't they at that land? Why don't you just go over there and ask them if they're ready? Look at booth or whatever. But nonetheless, the players are ready.
Their admins are probably fake.
Yeah. Fake egg admins, sure. We'll go with that. This game might be fast at least. OG get the first pick drow, so that's nice. So anyways, the story I wanted to bring up for Inflame here. So have you heard what Inflame's nickname is?
Do enlighten.
So before I tell you what his nickname is, here, where do I find this? Here it is. So apparently he was in a pub and he played against Ferrari 430, right? In the mid lane. And he crushed him. And Ferrari's just like, dude, how come you can't play like that in the matches? He's like, nerves. So now he has the name Nerves Bro. So apparently in China they add bro to everything. Have you heard about this?
It's just Ga. Ga is like
Nerves Bro.
It's like when you say like your brother is Gaga, or like I don't know, like an elder friend is just like Daga. You just add. I don't know if bro is like the correct translation, but
Nerves, dude.
I guess it is.
Nerves, yeah. So he's Nerves apparently.
It's just like guy. I don't know. It's guy. I think is probably a better loose translation than bro. Bro in English makes it sound like you're kind of chummy with the guy, right? You're
yeah.
really friendly, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean
chummy in Chinese.
I don't know.
So it could mean disrespect. Oh, I mean,
dude is probably better.
Dude can mean anything though. You can be like dude or dude. I don't know. I guess it could be something
but like
that.
Toilet dude, I think is a way more fitting translation than toilet bro for like Matamba man, right?
There are a lot of worse nicknames though too. There's a new guy on Vici Gaming, the new Vici Gaming named Ghost. They just call him Ugly Ghost. And I want Jack, why do they call him Ugly Ghost? Is he ugly? Like, I have seen and confirmed he is not ugly nor a ghost. And we're like, okay.
Thanks.
Apparently, they've been calling him Ugly Ghost since Dota 1. So he's an old ugly ghost. I really want to watch him play though. He's like this new up-and-coming pub star for Vici Gaming. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about OG versus iG. After picking up Drow, they get the Oracle, the most prestigious support in the game. Oh, I want to know, since I have you here, and since PA was banned, so it kind of makes sense. Have you seen much of the position PA?
I heard about it.
It's nutty, dude. Because, as we know, Orb of Venom, unique attack monitor is gone, so it's just Dagger with Blightstone and Orb of Venoms all day. And you just can't get away. It's just absurd. We saw Lil do it.
Uptime is really high.
It's way too many daggers at once. It was, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you see more of it. I don't know if we're going to see it from any of these guys, but
I'm sure
I would welcome
not that great.
Oh, come on.
There's a lot of plus movement speed stuff. There's a lot of purging stuff too. I don't know. It doesn't do that much damage. It's just slow. It's like upheaval's not OP, even though it slows ridiculous amounts.
According to Flip, it is.
So, according to some people, it is, but in competitive, it is not proven to be relatively strong. Even
the stats say one thing, but IG though, get Grep Lifestealer here. I don't see a normal vehicle for him, so I would be a little concerned about the movement. I don't know if you can solely base on track movement as your best way of getting in and out of stuff. They could always get a puck after the end.
It's okay if he gets kited. If he gets kited, that means the Drow's not doing damage. So, like, all they need to do, they wanted a hero that can get on top of the Drow Ranger. They banned out PA, they banned out Sven, high physical mitigation heroes that can easily get in melee range with a Drow Ranger, and Lifestealer is another one. The problem with Lifestealer is he doesn't actually have any physical mitigation. He doesn't have that great armor, and Rage is only magic immunity. So if you have a lot of physical damage with like ET Aura plus Drow Ranger plus, I don't know, let's say like a Wind Ranger or something in the mid lane, I guess she's not really that hot right now, but anyways, any high physical damage ranged hero in the mid lane, you can actually just kill the Lifestealer. But if Lifestealer actually gets on top of the Drow Ranger, maybe hopping into another Solar, maybe 8 of track move speed, then you can disable the marksmanship and be a tank more so than anything else. A marksmanship disabler.
Why not consider getting something instead like... I want to see more of like the Winter Wyvern grab to respond back to the Drow. Like they committed for this Witch Doctor. It's not like he's going against a Beastmaster or a Nature's Prophet, or you need the Coconut for any particular reason, so you don't know how trustworthy of a stun it can actually be.
They'd lose their lanes way too badly.
You think so?
Winter Wyvern's like not great solo support. Like Arctic Burns is like way too long a cooldown. He doesn't have super high range, and Hunter is going to be roaming around the map. And then you have melee as well. You don't want their offlaner to like be really strong.
Oh, is that a Nabik, you think? I thought that could have been a pretty decent pick for Vitality. I mean, they're hoping for mid lane grab and something to help out with Lifestealer, kind of getting towards Drow and setting things up.
Ever since Wings ran like the Puck Quap Drow Ranger strat, I think that more teams are like kind of opening up their draft to rating more heroes and spine up, and I tend to think this is actually an S4 Puck.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, or they're just gonna give S4 heroes and put in the off lane. That kind of also work in the off lane.
They should. It works.
Yeah, I mean, Puck off lane wasn't like a mainstream kind of a thing since like, I don't know, like it was like Star Ladder like 11 or something, but
it was a Drow strat that has been used before, and I like. Puck has always had a weak place at this TI. He lost a lot even prior to that, like during Groupstage he lost a lot. That's because people kept him in the mid lane. And in the mid lane, you need a hero that scales better with farm. The mid laners are more often than not the position 1 nowadays, as opposed to the position 2. So Puck, you don't really as a position 1, but as a position 3, where he doesn't need that much farm, he can always go to the fights, and he doesn't have to scale late game because you have 2 other heroes that do. And you even have Drow Ranger Aura to make skill a little bit better, then I think that's the perfect place for a Puck.
Yeah, it definitely works out appropriately for this kind of lineup. The Bounty Hunter kind of running around doing his own thing. I don't think she's going to be under too much trouble in the laning phase. I mean, whereas normally, ban on Huskar?
No, I always forget about that hero. It's kind of like Broody, you just forget about it and he, boom, Huskar.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I mean, most people, it seems like they've kind of covered their bases in the second phase. Certainly, if there's going to be like an Orb or a Dazzle or anything of that nature involved in the first phase, you got to take the Huskar out as a possibility.
Same thing with Sniper. You don't want to get snipered. That 1 out of every 100 games.
Sniper, I would say, is definitely much more rare. Like, I don't know. I think like, I don't know who's picking that hero now.
Wasn't it? I think it was one of the Chinese teams did it.
I mean, yeah,
times.
Super still plays occasionally, I would guess, but Super's still playing in a different world of Dota. But here we have Medusa come out. We also saw this earlier today in the hands of actually Super, so could still be a mid lane grab.
Yeah, that's mid lane Medusa.
Mid lane Medusa with Drow.
Yeah,
that's great. I mean, that's we saw playing that TI. Normally, you look at Drow Ranger Lab, and you're like, I gotta get this done in like 35 minutes, or she's gonna expire. But hey, Medusa's like an insurance policy, I'd imagine. You have late game now.
She's also just really good in the mid lane. There's not that many heroes that can actually deal with a Medusa with a Drought aura. She's extremely hard to gank, and Bounty Hunter can like tickle her, but then you can get a snake thrown back at you, and you're not gonna have that much mana.
What about like an OD or something? I mean, good overall against a Medusa. Could be able to hold okay in lane.
OD's alright, but I think OG were actually the only teams that were running OD in the past.
Oh,
like,
what?
couple months.
I've been seeing OD plenty.
I have not seen that much OD at all.
Come on. There he is.
There he is.
Yeah, OD has definitely been seeing a lot of day, and here he continues to see the good light.
I haven't seen that much. At TI, I only OG. I was.
At TI, yeah, I will say. I think since then, suddenly people have.
He's
not
not
against
that
OD
bad.
either. Well, Illusion Gaming is still pretty prominent, so he's good against that. But I don't know. Maybe they still middle laners to still pull out and beat. I don't know. To be honest with you, I know it's just the BTS series and like it was like tier 2 European teams, but based on the Dota I was seeing, I was being pretty nice variety. I mean, hell, there was like 5 Pudges throughout that series. It was. I've been seeing good depth, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Sakata, Outworld Devourer. No tails actually on the Medusa here, so okay. I don't know if that changes things or not.
I'm not sure.
Remaining.
I think for OD, I saw a fair amount of OD versus Medusa back when the ulti with the Ags drained the mana, or back when the ulti drained the mana. But since they changed it to like cast Sanities, then yeah, I don't know. It's still like I like the int drain though for sure.
I mean, get plenty of inches, like bopping away on a Medusa who doesn't seem to go down.
And you can just throw it under and kill her teammates.
So the options are going to be there for iG.Vit. We'll just have to see if it works out that way or not. It is indeed going to be what looks like an S4 offlane puck. I mean, see that is a rarer sight to me than just seeing an OD in general. Offlane puck coming back in, but can't really fault S4 for being the one to kind of really bring it back here. And the matchup in what looks like will be possibly the Witch Doctor, Life Stealer. I suppose the Bounty Hunter is not going to be hanging around that area too much, so a 2v1 shouldn't be too much problem for him. It's just, it's that thing where he can't Iron Talon.
Well, it's also you don't see the offlaners like Iron Talon that much anymore. It got popular for a phase, and then people realized, oh, we're giving up so much in the lanes and the jungle, and we're losing all 3 lanes. Is just not really worth it for them anymore. The puck though is really good versus the Lifestealer, really good versus the Bounty Hunter. He's the hero that can stay in the lane. He can pressure the Lifestealer if the support's not there. The support is like constantly has to be there to make sure that the puck doesn't give the Lifestealer too hard of a time. So I like the pick here.
Dogfights will not get the roof for the second time straight. He tried that last game too, and unfortunately will not be able to get the snag up on that one, and will take his business back and below, all the way deep into the offlane here.
The 1 clarity build. You usually see a 2 clarity build, but he opted for a branch instead.
Oh, he's trying to be cheeky here. Is a sentry in the hands of Jerix. He drops it down. Dogfights was looking to pull the creeps, and OG are looking for first blood now. Nice stomp and nice grab. They had pinged him out sooner than that too. They kind of had the idea he was running that way. And they were in the right place at the right time.
Don't actually think that's that bad for IG. The creep wave still gets owned by the tower, and they aren't going to be able. Maybe they can pull the trolls. If they can pull the trolls, then Starter's gonna have a really tough time. It looks like they want to. They want to at least secure this lane. But double melee versus lane, I don't know. I don't know about this.
We'll see if things work out for him. Hey, heads up, guys. I'm gonna restart the stream. Apparently, we're having like some weird FPS thing happening. I can see it on the preview, but I don't know why it is. So let me restart the stream, guys. It'll take a hot second since there is no delay. So don't fear. And come on, XSplit, you piece of.
Denied.
Let me just make sure this is offline. And we're missing action, I know! Jump in for dogfights, they will get it. I have restarted the stream. We'll just assume it's all good now. In July, though, gonna get slowed up from a couple of cold heroes here. After already losing his Bounty Hunter, he's gonna get the crush off. And he's gonna try to slide out, but they get a nice connection with the Zen. But that will be the end of it. He's too far, too fast. And OG will just settle for a secondary kill here, leading off for a decent start 2-0.
an unusual way to play Bounty Hunter for sure. He's playing the bottom lane to not lose it, as opposed to win the other lanes harder. That's generally what you see Bounty Hunters do. You're like, okay, I can kill the mid lane, or I can pressure it really hard, and that way I can force the supports to leave that safe lane, and then you kind of not lose the safe lane that hard. But the way he's playing, he's died twice, he's given up first blood, and now they're still able to utilize the pull. Slaughter is only level 2 at the moment, and
No kills dead. Maybe. Oh my god, he pops up the mana shield, the man lives on, the Maledicts are still there, they managed to get another tick in, that should be good to do it, and he will pop. Witch Doctor gets the last nod on that one, and he's laughing and getting and hasting his way out from that murder scene. 2 to 1 is going to be our trade, and...
At least he bought 3 TP scrolls.
Wait, what?
What? That's what you do typically on a mid laner. You can buy a circlet, you can buy a TP scroll, just use all your gold before you die. It's not that big a deal when you're low. You only lose what, like,
it's like Costco special.
gold.
It's fine. You'll definitely make use out of them.
Yeah,
much like toilet paper and aluminum foil. You'll have a use. Just get a shit ton of it. Not a big deal. So I'm gonna try again to restart. Sorry guys, I'm gonna change the settings so that maybe it'll be a bit better. I don't know what's going on, but I'll try my best to fix it.
Dakota.
I don't know. Technology and numbers here. I'll get it fixed, but I'll wait until there's possibly no more action. I fear for S4, but it looks like he will be good.
That piece of shit! They up this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What?
Regeneration. Bountiful.
Oh Lord have mercy. I think we're back. What is happening to the internet? All right, my Dota is attempting to recover from a brain aneurysm here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
New treasures.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Illusion.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
All right, hopefully if I hit certain buttons and turn some knobs correctly, we should be back and live and good for OG versus Invictus Gaming Vitality. I'm back with Ben. Ben, you have been in the game watching it on our other computer. That works wonderfully. How are things going here? I'm just trying to get back in and kind of get my bearings back. It looks like OG have been able to string together a couple extra kills, including this recent one, taking down an auto position paparazzi with a nice green coil. Oh, you gotta unmute.
It's all Jarek for the last 6 or 7 minutes. He has crushed his bottom. He's gone for a few attempts to kill the Slardar. He's been lucky to escape with 0 deaths thus far. They've taken down a tower bottom, but Jarek has just been nailing kills in all the lanes and making this bounty hunter respond to him instead of the other way around.
Jarek's pretty good. Jarek's just played a lot of bounty hunter. I think he knows how to manipulate one. No Tail could be a little bit of trouble, but he's going to be popping the Stonies now, and that will allow him to make it away. Paparazzi doesn't care about being petrified. He's having to continue trucking on in. Gets a few knocks on the S4, and now they're thinking about stopping in. Dogfight's coming from behind. Tries to go for the deny, not going to be able to get it. Radiant get that last hit. And now investing up. I don't know if iG.Vit want to kind of continue moving in, but look at this, a smoke back play from OG. Looking to wrap up and around because they are going to have a coil to work with. Let's see where they plan on going here. It looks like towards the mid lane.
They want to get aggressive on that tower.
Oh, yeah.
Super is a free kill at this point if he tries to deny.
Oh, he's coming in with In-July, and then he sees trouble, and they look to go the other way. He eats up the coil, just him. And In-July can't find the stun. He gets silenced up. Nice rift kitchen there from S4, and it quickly leads to the execution of both of them.
Jeez, that was perfectly played by S4 right there. Phased the coconuts. He silenced the Slardar as he was mid-stun animation. And used the orb to finish out the Witch Doctor. That was very nice puck play. And easy tower.
Man, my frames look better now, dude. I'm happy. Nice and smooth. Alright. That's how technology works sometimes. Ana, meanwhile, is going to be able to chew through a very nice stack. Both lady archers here, it looks like, are going to try to get a piece of it.
Yeah, No Tail was stacking that earlier. I liked his efficiency in the middle lane. Like 9:55, he stacked the Ancients, went to go check the top rune. So I don't see him get to play the middle lane too much on heroes that require stacking. Just DK, I think, mostly DK,
Yeah.
DP.
It's not really like a TA player or anything like that, so that's true. Here, No Tail will get that opportunity to be more self-sufficient, but still obviously something that's on the minds of iG.Vit. I'd love to be able to kind of get that bring down if possible, but it ain't gonna come easy. I mean, Track Gold's online now, so if you're IG, let's get some kills, let's get some money. We'll lead in with an early bounty rune, but looking to go up and around here, possibly sweeping in from behind. Let's see what kind of approach they can make, but you gotta be careful. Mid lane sentry is there for OG.
Maybe a level 6, but Oracle is level 8.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
He is 8.
That's Fly Oracle.
He is higher level than Slardar.
Just 3 kills.
Highest level out of any support in this game. So they can look for a kill, but...
That level 4 Purifying Flames is gonna be nuts. Like, he's just gonna shred through
Is under attack.
this Witch Doctor, this Bounty Hunter.
making good use of that BAT with the Drow aura.
Really though, too. I mean, even the laning phase, it's just Oracle's so nice to have along with the Drow.
Dire's top tower has
And they'll be able to easily clean out that tier 2. This is looking good for IG. I mean,
They got Roche.
just losing towers one by one. I mean, have they confidently gotten Roche? It's taking a lot. It's taking a long freaking time. Jerix is on the way. This Roche is only a little halfway dead. Okay, they have the ward down. They see dogfights and him alone. Okay, S4, orbs, scouts, sees it's there. Jerix is rushing in. He's trying to get the spear close enough. No Tail popping out the stone gates versus all of them to turn back and face the wall. Don't do this to us. Valiant DPs will save the Lifestealer, but oh, they will also be able to make a quick escape from OD. Man, they jump ship so fast. Fly was able to KO a brilliant couple of kills there on his Oracle, but nonetheless, still all OG for this. IG make it out with their Aegis, but OG are going to be walking away with yet another tower, it looks like.
Still can't fight. They don't have to blink Slardar. He might have to sell his Quelling to do this, to stop this onslaught of
Dire's
Drow
middle tower
Ranger
has
buffed heroes.
Yeah, this is now a stampede.
fallen. Dire's
Bottom lane we go.
tower is under
All right, IG, what are you going to do? I think they're just going to have to accept the fact that they're going to be stuck without any sort of outer towers here. Will they even take a tower this game? I mean, OG, not if they have any say. Tier 2 down. I mean, it looks like the full staff, or the core staff is done. I mean, a Hurricane Pike recipe is there for Ana now, so all according to plan here for OG.
That is one of the best items to deal with a Lifestealer, and I don't think they're going to expect her to have it this early, but she doesn't actually have it yet. It's still in base, and this gets on in July, ready with the blink.
Go, baby, go! Jump onto Jerix. Nice bailout by Fly, assisting with the false promise. And, well, they'll Astral to make sure they lock him there, waiting for the duration. That will be enough to pop him. And IG will be able to get a kill. They're looking for more, though. Big Valiant jump in from in July. See you later. Okay. Bit too far from his friends. And they could pay the price. A coil was used for it, but all right.
That's what happens when your Oracle is over leveled. As you mentioned, that level 4 Purifying
It's
Flame
nuts,
just destroyed him. I'm not sure if he had sprint on, but it certainly looked like it.
He's got 17,800 gold. I wonder if he's gonna just get a Blink Dagger, you know. Suppose you could.
Does he need one? I think he can just get Aether.
I don't know, dude. If he can afford it, Blink is just so much cooler. But
He could also
he's
just
gonna
get
go
a
Force.
Force.
Yeah,
Force
yeah.
is way better versus
It's
the
more
Lifestealer.
responsible. I will give it that, because you know you can not just help yourself, you can help others, especially kiting around someone like the Lifestealer.
Yeah, Lifestealer versus 2-4, 16 minutes into the game. Actually, Oracle doesn't have his yet, but he will have it soon. Yeah, they're gonna have the same problem as last game, where their one position can't do any damage,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
even though he's farmed.
really no easy targets here.
Ooh,
You can't
and
take
a
us
Vitus.
back. They just let too much goodness through. I mean, I've seen 2 games now with Jerix Elder Titan that's just doing too much work. I don't know if they're putting so much value in this Bounty Hunter, not enough value banning out the Elder Titan or picking it for themselves, but I don't know, maybe something to consider reevaluating.
I think they just always draft better team fight. OG do. Like, Coil plus Stone Gaze, like BKB or not, or Rage or not rather in this game, like you're gonna have a lot of issues actually getting to Drow Ranger on top of that ET Stomp plus the Earth Splitter. Yeah, the ET I guess is a pretty big problem. But overall their team fight's just much stronger and you can't actually get to them to do damage to or stop the market ship from coming.
Alright. Begin model down not far from G as the make owner
bottom tower is under attack.
this mid lane, but again just kind of
fortified.
walk there.
See, he's missing. He's right. This is way better. Showing it.
Radiant's bottom tower has
It's
fallen.
nowhere. It's gonna be sitting while that's for right now. It's, I can jump him. You don't.
Yeah.
They actually know where he is. Great.
And all you do is go back to the fountain. Suddenly, big mind. All worked out wonderfully.
It's kind of like a mix of Googles.
Yeah.
I don't know. He could do that at the right now. He also could be in farming. Play a little bit safer and soon. But it just as an oracle. He could be sitting behind, but unless he's a scan, you're not.
We'll have a bit of pause as a dip on us for his immediate return. Shouldn't be long because it's a long as he's already back. We're getting under here. Coming up massively, Odie draft will be taking the winner of both series today.
Radiant's bottom tower
those
is
matches
under
set up.
attack.
Puck is at first. This is the next rush puck. Well,
I mean, 4 staff king pikes, you know, I'll help. Pop the pop it, sweet, done. Big piece. Oh my god, now see it. It's gone. Jump crush. Vehicle in here from IG. Up the man up, no tail. Jump in the last second for the case. And race before me. Red Heat now. It's going to cost the Aegis now. And now the retrace. He's going to have himself up and away from trouble. Next card, we got Promise out. Now, have the help. No. They'll just hope to make chasing. Okay, well, again accidentally or something. Now for the armlet's on his way out. Oh my god, he's on. Can he get the help for it? No! Again, on Ray. Was it his sport with the freaking trigger? Been it.
it's OD.
Where's he
Yeah, he's away, but it like kind of ruined it. I thought with the toggling. So I think Jarex could have also done a lot more. When the Aegis, when he was and he could drop his ulti, then we gotten an easy OD already. Because he went hand, he's really not going to be able to do much really in the fights.
iG.Vit, final on 2, duck fight. Did we get right in for survival? We'll pull out this.
Dyer's
That's
middle
gonna be
tower has
now
fallen.
slow see how and Draus 2 I can want to live on. They're gonna have to pull out some sort of pull. They'll take one. Pop up through. Right now, coming is gonna be forced to back up and walk his way back into the zone. Oh here, get the full trigger and go in. Comes out. Unfortunately, it's short-lived. As they take this follow-up to the drop, the kick out 6, and paparazzi get them to and on a killing. If he's out as over to take the rest of this series, he might have been a short one. Real.
Dyer's middle
Oh,
barracks
that is not slow speed. I don't know,
Dyer's
slow,
middle tower
but
is under attack.
dude, they truck down these towers.
I mean, the step they can dig, I just had to find a way to casually move on thin and do it. But I didn't see they could, and it's good. And OG just so long. And here, it's going down is just even more money. No Scotty's be done for escort axe probably.
He's been getting balls. You can actually tell that he's taking much damage. He's
For IG, drawing board go. Take two time. It does not game very longly. Buckets will go up, plant down a little more so that they can try to get some division. Ultimately, it would be sometimes. I mean, I played, waited out for the Roche. You just pull it up, but
Playing safe is how they got Roche. They stick to the other end. iG.Vitality for kills and pick a core. I think would be pretty good. I think that happens. They're okay.
Uh oh. Spot at the top. And Rocket with the bounce. They cross pass with the rest of IG. Xiao will go ahead and snap on the second take down. No crosses there. Paparazzi tries to force himself out of the not gonna happen. Another clean fight for OG.
Yeah, well, they play though, like, so out as soon as gauges alpha the cooldown onto the, but they're all like same here at the same time. Like OG's teamwork is like 1 out of like 3 they have a team fight. OG is like damn together.
But yeah, they do. They do. Like they have a lot of new members as well, and it was their first real competitive, at least the public, to see.